Microsoft are raising their game prices in 2023 and people are freaking out for literally no good reason. Can you dig it? Let's just get right to it. Microsoft officially, basically, kinda did in facto announce that they are going to be raising their video game prices for their first party titles in 2023 from $60 to $70. This should not have surprised anyone. This is kind of a no-duh thing considering that Sony has already been doing this, that EA is already doing this, that Activision Blizzard is already doing this. So to think that Microsoft isn't going to do this is just kind of silly in my opinion, but people seem to think they were just going to keep it at $60, and I kind of think that's laughable. I mean, I don't know what anybody was expecting here. If there are several companies that are charging $70 for their video game and people are paying it, which they most definitely are, why wouldn't Microsoft do this? As a matter of fact, I mean, why wouldn't Nintendo in the future do this? And rest assured, Nintendo will be there the next time they have a new console for the Nintendo Switch. Let's call it the Super Nintendo Switch, for example. When their next-gen console hits the market, the games will probably be priced at $70. And you want to know why? Because as long as the consumer is willing to spend $70 on a game, they're going to charge $70 for a game. I mean, even from a, business perspective, so to speak, if Xbox releases their first party titles for $70 or offers the Xbox Game Pass, for example, and that Game Pass lets you play their first party titles day one without having to spend the $70, this is actually going to be more enticing for consumers to just get Game Pass, which is ultimately Xbox and Microsoft's goal by the end of the day. Is they want to get as many subscribers as possible. That has always been their goal. They have openly stated that they care more about people subscribing to their Xbox Game Pass service than they do about them buying consoles and video games. So raising the prices for their day one titles that are first party exclusives and then saying, hey, you can either buy the game for $10 more or you can just play it for free, hypothetically, free in quotes, on our Game Pass subscription service, I think more people are going to now just get Game Pass. And you know what? Game Pass is still a phenomenal and great deal. So is this a big deal? No, not really, because it's already been happening and it's going to continue to happen. Like I said, you can expect and you should expect Nintendo to follow suit. I do fully expect the next generation of Switch games to be priced at $70 and just to stay in flux with the market. Whether or not the games are worth $70 is up to the consumer, but as long as we're okay buying these, they're going to keep doing it. It's the same reason why we still have microtransactions. It's the same reason why we still have season passes and unnecessary DLC and unfinished products that release on day one. It's because we're okay with it. We're apparently just okay with anything that the video game industry gives us. We will still pay it, even if it's a broken, unfinished, unpolished video game like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are just some examples. We're still going to spend the full price for these games because that's just what we do. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Yevon, and I'll see you on the next one.